A trick successful people use to stay calm in stressful situations. Chances are that if you are watching this video, you are stressed or about to face a stressful situation. Stress can be a good thing in moderation, but sometimes we just don't need it. So let's look at how to get rid of it for good. Stress was never meant to be a 24/7 experience. Stanford professor Robert Sapolsky explains that you're only supposed to feel stressed 5 minutes before you die. Here are 8 ways to help you stay calm in every situation. But before we begin, why not take some of the stress out of our lives by giving us the thumbs up and subscribing? We know that 70% of you who watch our channel are not subscribed, and it stresses us out that you might be missing content that could make your life so much better. Speaking of making your life better, let's get on with those 8 ways to help you stay calm in every situation. Number 1. Take a deep breath. Breathing in deeply releases chemicals which help us filter more oxygen, which takes pressure off our body. The body and mind are deeply connected, so fixing one will help the other. Try breathing into the slow count of 4 and breathing out to an equal paced count of 6. This will bring you back to the present and help you lose any panic stimulus from shortage of breath. Number 2. Have some self-compassion. It's okay to not be okay. Sometimes people need to take a step back and remember that. You're not failing or doing anything wrong. Stress is a natural part of the human condition and can be productive in certain situations. Just because it isn't good for you right now doesn't make you a bad person. You are completely entitled to take a minute, back up, and love yourself. An easier way to give yourself some self-compassion is to imagine that you are talking to a friend. Think about what you would tell them to do in this situation. Was it to calm down and recognize what an awesome person they are? Don't be a hypocrite, take your own advice. You deserve a little break. And talking of little breaks, we are going to take one here to give you a bonus tip, because you deserve it. Try writing it down. When we write things down, it gets them out of our head. By putting them on paper, we transfer the stress. If you still have stress after you have written it down, rip out that piece of paper and tear it into lots of pieces, all screw it up into a ball and throw it away. Stress is garbage and belongs in the trash. Anyway, on to the next point. I bet you can feel yourself relaxing already. Number 3. Doing something to work yourself out mentally will help. Try a Sudoku or a word search to change your focus to something else. It is still challenging, so you can feel like you have achieved, but you will feel all the better for it. Number 4. Get plenty of sleep. There is a reason that scientists say we should be getting our full 8 hours in a night. When we sleep, our body heals from the activities of the day. When it comes to stress, that can be healed too. It takes a while to get into a deep REM cycle, but once you are there, your subconscious clicks into gear. This allows you to process for things that are going on or that you are worrying about overnight. Sleep is healing for more than one reason. Have you ever heard the expression, sleep on it? That is good advice. So good, in fact, that it has almost become a cliche. Almost, because it is still worthy advice. Number 5. Go for a walk or a scoot or a bike ride. Basically, just get outside. Sometimes we attach stress to a certain place, and getting away from those 4 walls can suck the stress right out of us. Not to mention, clean air is good for the mind on the body. You might have noticed a bit of a pattern in this video: synchronicity between physical and mental health. That's because they are interconnected. And with every step you take, you'll be moving towards happiness and, more crucially, away from stress. There is even more advantage if you could find somewhere with trees and flowers, like a park or the countryside, because the air is cleaner and more full of oxygen. Number 6. Meditate. You might have heard this tip before, but it is worth saying again because meditation is so good and nutritious for the mind. Like sleep, it encourages a peaceful state where the subconscious can deal with anything you have going on. Meditation allows us to take a minute and be present in the moment, not in the negativity that could come from it. It gives us a more positive attitude, and studies have shown that 70% of people who suffered from anxiety and depression felt better after meditating. These effects remain for 30% of people on a long-term basis. You don't have to worry about other people either. When some people think of meditation, they think of busy classes in Buddhist monasteries, and sure, you can go ahead and book one of those if that will help you, but if you are an introvert or do not have the time on your hands, you can access free meditation videos on websites like YouTube. Number 7. Surround yourself with positive people. Just in the way that negativity breeds negativity, positivity breeds positivity. Challenges are much easier to face when you have allies rather than people holding you back, especially if those people see them as opportunities instead of challenges. These are the kind of people you need in your life and deserve to have in it. It can be hard to cut out toxic people, but living with them can be even harder. Whether it be friends, family, or a relationship, do yourself justice and make sure that it is bringing something good to your life. Again, you deserve it, and don't forget it. Number 8. Practice gratitude. We have touched on this briefly earlier in the video, but it deserves its own category. When you practice gratitude, you see the best parts of life for what they really are, little moments of joy that you deserve. But how do you practice gratitude? One way is just stopping to take a moment and remember everything that you have. Another is to journal things that you are grateful for each day. They don't have to be big details, but try to make them specific, like the little victory you had where you made the perfect coffee or how nice the flowers were on your way to work. Try to find at least 5 things in every day that you can be grateful for, and your outlook will improve dramatically. Concentration, clarity, equanimity, and compassion are the 4 muscles of the mind. Together, they support our overall health and well-being. But as with physical strength, improving our mental muscles requires time, practice, and consistency. These 8 simple recommendations will give you all of these, so get practicing them today. We are grateful to have you with us on this channel. Please let us know what you are grateful for in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. You can also ring the notification bell so that you never miss a video. Until next time, have a happy, holistic, and stress-free day.